everyone, Adam the Woo here. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo. I'm heading up to Los Angeles now, to be more specific, heading up to Hollywood. I have an annual pass that includes parking for Universal Studios Hollywood, and I'm meeting a friend of mine up there by the name of Mr. X. He will be picking me up, and he had a suggestion on where I could park around Hollywood and he could pick me up. And I said, why don't I just park at the Universal Studios parking structure, and then you can pick me up from there. So we are coordinating our plans. I'm going to be hopping in his car. He is going to show me around some of the stuff around Hollywood and Burbank, stuff that I know a little bit about, but he knows more specific details about. So it should be a pretty fun day. It's a little overcast and dreary today, which is nice because the sun is not blaringly hot. So it's going to be a full day. I hope you're excited. It's going to be a good one. There's downtown Los Angeles over there. And there's a lot of traffic on the freeway down there. I love LA. Finally made it up to Hollywood and parking. I gotta be honest, I am not going to miss the exorbitant amount of cars and traffic in Los Angeles. No matter how many ways you try to get around it, it always ends up poorly. Not gonna miss that when I leave. Universal Studios Hollywood. Oh, look who it is over there. It's Mario Lopez. AC Slater. I think it would be really cool to video bomb the TV show, but I got other stuff to do right now, but that would be fun. I love the fact that Universal Studios Hollywood still has this old school sign. Florida does not. Just sitting here waiting right next to the fountain, and a little girl has lost her shoe. At first glance, that looks like a steaming pile of dung, but it's not. It's a paper towel, a wet paper towel. It fooled me too. It fooled me too. Welcome to the Academy of Magical Arts. Supposedly this place is super difficult to get inside of. You can look at it from the outside. There it is through the shrubbery. What a view over those garbage cans. The Magic Castle on trash day. Look at this view. This is awesome. And this building, according to Mr. X, who is driving me around right now, is going to be demolished. This is going to go away. This is a historical landmark here near Hollywood. Is that the Pope? Hashtag seems legit.
Pink dot, that's where the movie stars get their booze delivered from here.
Check out this building. It has grass and sod growing up the side of it in a checkerboard fashion. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Adam the Woo's Wild Kingdom. Here's a little tidbit of info for you. The Beverly Hills Hotel is right over there. In this beautiful park, there is a restroom. And in this restroom, this is the infamous restroom where George Michael of Wham fame and the song Faith, the album Faith, where he got busted in that bathroom. If you want any more information, use your Columbo-like research skills. That's all I'm gonna say about that, but that's the restroom. The Beverly Hills Hotel was used, the front facade of the Beverly Hills Hotel was used as a rock album cover. Check it out, I'm being serious. If you look up top here, this is the cover of the Eagles Hotel California album cover. Right here at the Beverly Hills Hotel. This place is so fancy, you don't use paper towels, you use regular towels and then you discard of them right in there. I have just used the Beverly Hills Hotel bathroom. Check that one off the bucket list. These are all the private bungalows here on the property. Just think of the amount of people who have stayed here. Some of your favorite celebrities could have slept inside that
door.
Another little fun fact, right across from the Beverly Hills Hotel, who remembers the video I did at the Minnelli Mansion? That is how close it is in proximity to the hotel. Okay, Mr. X, what am I looking at?
Okay, this is a very famous house here in the city of Beverly Hills. It was owned, I believe it was owned by Virginia Woolf was her name. She was the girlfriend of Bugsy Siegel, the famous Las Vegas gangster who started the big mega Vegas as we know it today. The story is, he was sitting in those windows right over there. And, well, the mob was very upset with Mr. Siegel for spending a lot of money on the Flamingo Hotel, so they put a hit out on him. And while he was shot right through the window, they say he actually saw the guy who shot him, and it was just obviously too late, and blew his eye out. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But this is the house where Bugsy Siegel ended.
So the assailant would have basically been standing right where we're standing.
Pretty much.
Right in here, with a gun.
High-powered rifle.
Right through those windows. Coincidence? I think not. Well, actually it is a coincidence, but it's still funny. I feel really special right now because I am quenching my thirst, no pun intended, with Call Time Quenchers, which is the official water of movies and TV shows. I feel so special right now. There's nothing more bizarre than 7 Alfs at a 7-Eleven. Hey Willie! Freddy Krueger? Stopped off here on the corner of 5th Helena Drive, and down at the end of this road was the house that belonged to Marilyn Monroe. And this was the house that she was found dead in. I've never been here. This is a new experience for me. So right behind those gates is where the coroner brought Marilyn out into the ambulance, turned down this street, took her away. Mr. X's car? All the facts about the death of Marilyn Monroe are very controversial. Everyone has their opinions on what really happened. It's wild to think that it all happened right here, behind these shrubs. I've now arrived on the corner of Bundy Drive and yet another tragic spot, because right down there was where Nicole Brown Simpson was murdered. So the supposed killer, we're not going to say who that was, would have ran out this back gate and into the back alley, out the back of the building and through this back alley. Now the front facade looks totally different than it did back when all of that happened. They have built a fence, they've changed the address of the street to ward off would-be tourists of coming out and checking out the crime scene, and they put lots of greenery and shrubs blocking the view of where the crime happened.
This is some of the original tile actually from the crime scene from that day. I mean, they've changed the front of it because of looky-loos and to keep people away, as well as they had a real lot of problems trying to sell the place because of what happened.
It's crazy to think it all happened right there behind that wall. Look at that. That's the house. I've seen so many news clips and crime, forensic analysis. That's the house right there. It's crazy. So here's an interesting point brought up by Mr. X.
Oh, no.
Notice how much traffic there is going by. Of course, the crime happened at night, but even then, you would think if someone is being stabbed to death that someone would notice or hear the screams. Things that make you go, Got a shot over the fence. Mr. X got a shot over the fence. So this is what it looks like when you peek over the fence. There's that famous stairway. You can kind of see it there. There it is, the stairway. Wow, still looks the same. Now from where I come from, police officers usually help the traffic flow, not block it. But that guy, clearly, that guy is the exception. There's an awful lot of lampposts over there. If you need to do some reading at night, I would say that's your spot. Straight ahead, little lunchtime, late lunchtime. Little shot of the menu here. Lots of tacos. Looks pretty good. I've been wanting to try this place for quite a while. It just opened maybe like 2 months ago, so I'm glad that I'm able to stop by here before I move. What'd you get?
I got a shrimp tostada with a pineapple drink.
That looks pretty beautiful. And then I got this bean dip thing going on here. And then I got this chicken. This is a chicken something. I don't know what it is, but it's chicken and it's good. Either way, I'm gonna be consuming this. You gotta help me share this though, so I don't think I'm gonna eat all that. Heading back to Universal now, if you look closely, there's a big guy dressed as a shrimp behind me. Some people get so tuckered out from Universal, they need a water-based massage. Would you ever try one of those? Time for a couple hours at Universal Studios Hollywood. They have laid out the red carpet just for me. Look at this, just for me, just for me, just for me. Okay, not really, but I can pretend, right? Everyone's getting high fives as they leave the park. The only reason I'm coming in now is because I don't want to wait in rush hour traffic. I am going against the grain and entering the park when everyone else is leaving. Bon Jovi? I love this little guy. How can you not love E.T.? Seriously. Even though Jaws scares the living snot out of me, how can you not love a cuddly shark? Unless, of course, he rips your arm off, and then stay away from me. Keep your distance. The one main reason why I stopped off here before heading home is because traffic during rush hour in Los Angeles is insane. Since I was already in Hollywood and it was around 6:30, I didn't want to sit in rush hour traffic. What better way to kill time than to come out here to Universal? All right, hey man, what's up? You're in my documentary. That's right, Brad. 2016. All right. I don't have any idea what just happened back there. They asked if they could be in my documentary. I said, yeah, why not? I wonder if the child in that stroller is terrified out of its mind right now, going down this escalator. I know I would be. Time for the studio tour. The last few times I've been here, they have not gone back to the Hill Valley area. I'm crossing my fingers that we get to see the Back to the Future Town Square this time. There it is. The clock tower. That's it, the clock tower where the lightning struck. Right there.
Columns you see on your screens still stand. We literally just built an entirely new front to the building. It's called a facade.
Okay, time to say goodbye to Universal. Only did one thing, did the tram tour, but I did get to see the Hill Valley backlot. Check that out. Now that's a home on wheels. What a day. I'm tired. Vlog done.